Good morning, students. This is Kiran sir, and we're dealing with the English grammar for 8th standard. In last period, we're discussing parts of speech, and in this session, we're discussing about the classification of nouns, classification of pronouns, classification of adjectives, and classification of adverbs. This is the review lesson. So, when we are discussing about the classification, what is meant by classification, and in this lesson classification having the other words types. Okay, so you understand here classification and types is the equal words. So we're dealing with the first noun. What is meant by noun? This is the naming word we discuss in a part of speech, and this nouns having a four types. This is the four type, and this is the classification also. Common noun, proper noun, abstract nouns, and collective nouns. These are the four types of noun, and these are the four classification of the nouns. So actually, what is meant by common noun? This is the commonly give to the name to the people, thing or places of the same kind. सेम काइंड रहने वालों को जो नाम दिया जाता है, दिस इज कॉल्ड अ कॉमन नाउन. ओके, गॉट इट. Example for that: boy, girl. Why this is common? Because we do not give the attention particularly one boy or one girl. So when we discussing about the boy, so these are the all kinds of boy coming here. When you calling to the girls, all kind of girls coming to us. So that's why this is the common nouns. This is calling to the commonly. Teacher, doctor, lawyer, inspector, these are the examples of the common nouns. We are not dealing with the only one person, we dealing with the more than one people. This is the same kind persons or same kind things or animal. This is give the commonly, this is called a common noun. Got it? Now we are discussing the second classification of noun, proper nouns. And this is proper nouns. We call in another words that this is the special name. So everything or animal or person having the name. So when you call any person by that name, only that person coming here. So according to that, this is the proper noun. विजय कम हियर, तो विजय ही आएगा, दूसरा नहीं आएगा. So according to that, this is the proper noun. Vijay, Sita, Gita, Vanita, Rama, these are the proper nouns giving the particular name. Okay. Now third is a abstract noun. Abstract nouns, this is the name having the feelings, ideas or qualities. Abstract noun, this is having the feeling, ideas or qualities. And abstract noun we do not see simple eyes. हम अपने आंखों से भी नहीं देख पाते हैं. Only we have to feel that this is the ideas or qualities. This is called the abstract noun. So there are so many examples of abstract nouns. Love, कभी देखते हैं? No. Anger, can we see? No. Honest, we could not see that particular word, so that's why this is the abstract nouns. We only feel that. Wisdom, kindness, these are the other example of the abstract nouns. This is called the abstract nouns. Okay. Now collective nouns. This is also easy one. When you're discussing about the collective nouns, this is the names of group of people or collective things. This is called the collective nouns. We do not giving the any particular one things or one person, because this is the having the group of that things or animal. So when you discussing about the team A come here, तो कोई single person नहीं आएगा. So that's why this is the common collective nouns. Bunch of key, give me the bunch. अगर किसी को when any one person demanded give me the bunch of keys, so that's why giving person not giving the only one key, so he is giving the bunch, so that's why this is the collective nouns. Gang, In this gang sentence, we understand that having the more than 4 people. किसी सिंगल पर्सन कोई गैंग नहीं बनाता है. ओनली वी कैन से दैट गैंग देर आर कमिंग द 4-5 more than 4-5 people. Herd. This is the group of cows or sheep also. So more than 1, 2, 3 regarding that. So this is the collective nouns. So today in this session we discuss about the types of noun, common noun, you understand properly, uh, proper nouns, abstract nouns and collective nouns. This is the classification and this is the types of noun. Okay, got it? Now we're discussing about the pronouns. There are 7 types of pronouns: personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, reflective pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, relative pronouns, and pronouns of quantity. So these are the 7 types of pronouns. So we did one by one. Personal pronouns. This is the personal pronouns having the word there: I, you, he, she, me, him, us. This is the example of personal pronouns. Okay. Now we're discussing the possessive pronouns. Possessive, ownership. Possessive means ownership. So mine, his, hers, yours, theirs. This is the example of possessive pronouns. Now we're discussing the third one, reflexive pronouns. So reflexive, when we're discussing about the reflexive pronouns, these are the some having example. These are the some words: myself, yourself, themself, ourself, himself, herself. These are the words included in the reflexive pronouns. Okay. Now we're discussing about the fourth one, demonstrative pronouns. In the demonstrative words having the meaning of that pronouns. Demonstrative, शो करने वाला, देखने वाला, दिखाने वाला, दर्शक. This, that, these, those. These are the example of demonstrative pronouns. Now interrogative pronouns. We can understand that when you're discussing about the interrogative, these words having the question. So that's why WH words having here what, which, who, whom, whose. These are the example of interrogative pronouns. Now sixth number is relative pronouns. So relative pronouns used to introduce the clauses. Okay, this is the boy. This is the boy who steal the money from the table. ओके ये वही लड़का है जिन्होंने टेबल के ऊपर रखे हुए पैसे चुराए हैं. दिस इज द बॉय. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज द रिलेटिव प्रोनाउंस. Actually, in these types, we used to introduce the clauses. What is the reason behind that? So that's why this is the relative pronouns. Okay, example of that relative pronouns is that, which, who, whom. These are the words we're using here and making a sentence of the relative pronouns. Okay. Now last one is pronouns of quantity. Quantity and numbers also. When you're discussing about the quantity and quality having the difference. Quality is quality work. Quantity in a numerical numbers. So that's why when you're discussing about the pronouns of quantity, there are much, many, few, both, all, either, neither. These are the words we're using in the pronouns of quantity. Okay. Okay. Today in this session we discuss about the noun and its type, and this is the types of the pronouns also. In next session we discussing about the adjective and adverbs and classification of that adjective and adverbs also. Okay. Thank you.